Hey guys, today we're going to be working on the Elektra Pinball from Bally. We got this at the Midwest Gaming Classic, and we have the back glass off right now just to protect it, but I do have it. It's in really good shape. First thing you'll notice is this sub playfield underneath the regular one right here, and it looks a lot like the AC/DC Premium. And it kind of plays similarly too. It just got a little loop up here, and the ball just kind of pops out. And then you'll notice it's kind of in the era of like Flash Gordon and things like that, where we have the miniature upper play field where it's sort of upper. It's an upper play field, but the ramps are very short. And we got a couple flippers, one on each side. And we got some 2 inline drop targets up here, which the ball is stuck in the wrong spot, but it's a captive ball that hits the inline targets, which is kind of interesting. And we have a saucer there and a saucer down here. I don't know too much about the rules of this game. This game does work. We're going to get it ready for a location. We're going to put LEDs in it, rebuild the flippers, and there's a slight problem with the GI circuit and some connections. We'll go over that. So today we're going to basically just get the lighting done. We're going to start putting LEDs in. We're going to make sure that the GI is rock solid. And we'll see how far we get. But I got LEDs for this whole thing. We'll do the whole machine. And one thing I've done already is I've removed some of these slingshots. I removed the slingshot plastics because I'm working on these holes right here. The wood is kind of given away and the posts have become kind of loose. This one's pretty good, but some of them, these are just screwed right into the wood, which is not the greatest. And another thing you'll notice on this game, there is no in lane. So that, like right here is the slingshot and there's your flippers. There is no in lane. There's just an out lane, which is kind of odd. So I think it's kind of an interesting game. Let's see if we can get this GI lighting working, and we'll start with that, and then we'll rebuild the flippers after that. So let's get started. Alright, well I traced our bad GI flickerness to this solenoid expander right here. And basically this connection is kind of flaky, so if you push on it, like all the GI lights will come on, and it's most likely these pins. So we're going to take this thing out and take it to the bench and replace this header here. And that should fix it. So let's do that now. Okay, we have this solenoid expander relay. This runs the GI and the switches between the lower and upper flippers. We're having problems with both and have a lot to do with this crappy connector here. So we're going to desolder this and put a new connector on. So let's go ahead and desolder this. Okay, first things first, we're going to hit up these headers with some new fresh solder. I'm going to do that. We're going to hit it with our Hacko desoldering gun. Comes right off. Alright, there we go. We got a nice new header pin with the key. I've also removed all the solder and put fresh solder on the relay itself, just in case. So let's put this back in the game and see if the lights remain constant. So let's do that. I also had this connector right here with the solenoid driver. This pin isn't locking in anymore. So we're going to have to replace this pin here. Someone actually replace this connector at some point. But we'll replace this pin. The rest of the pins are fine, so we'll leave them. But let's go ahead and replace this pin real quick. Alright, let's see what we get. Balls in there.
You have been exposed to Elektra's radiation. Will you return? Entering the radiant dimension. Elektra.
Well, the lower flip was working. We still have no GI. Alright, well, it turns out after I've replaced all the pins, that wasn't the problem. I actually found out that there's a little test button here that lets you test switch between the lights, between the upper and lower field, and one of these wires was really pretty much hanging by threads. When we were pushing on this, it was actually moving that. So, yeah, so there we go. Let's get those LEDs installed. Yeah, here's just another shot of the playfield lights working. See, they're all, well, most of them are on. Some of the bulbs are burned out, but smack on the cabinet all day long. Seems to work. Well, we're missing a ball. It's going to freak out, but yeah, so now we're finally ready to put LEDs in. See, it just goes to show you sometimes you're chasing one problem and you find another one. So we'll come back and we'll put these LEDs in slowly but surely, and I'll see you after that. Well, there you have it. A look at Elektra Pinball. Kind of exciting, huh? This is one of those things where you can chase one problem, and you could be chasing. You think you found the problem, you know, in your head. It's like, okay, we thought it was a connector, you know, and the guy I bought it from said you push on this connector and it lights up, and it really is a common problem with those connectors. I mean, it's not a bad thing to replace a connector like we did, but it definitely was not the problem. It just goes to show you, no matter how long you've been doing this, you'll still find, you know, new things. It's always the simplest thing in the world once you find it and you go, oh my God, what an idiot, you know, I am. But I'm glad we fixed it. I'm very excited to play this game. The layout is intriguing. You know, it's definitely not standard. And I do like the AC/DC pinball, like the sub play field on that game. So I'm very excited to get this thing running. Next time we'll be taking care of the LEDs, rebuilding the flippers, and there's something like 6 flippers to rebuild on this game. So, and they're the old style Bally flippers, which I haven't done for a while, probably since like 90s, 1999 is the last time I had a game this old that I didn't just sell right away. And but I hope you enjoyed the show. I hope you enjoyed the new format. If you have any questions that you would like to send me as regards to what it's like to be an amusement operator, technical questions, or anything like that, just send them to our website at info@allcastlegames.com. And if you can't find it, it's on our website at allcastlegames.com under the contact tab. And just put in the subject line, just put the arcade show, so I have an understanding of, you know, what this is about, and it's not some other business related stuff. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the show, and I hope you watch next time. Thank you.